Harrison, so good to see you. I was hoping it was you.
Well, I hope I'm not too early.
Hello, Doc.
Eric, it's always good to see you.
Thank you. Can you believe it? Another wedding in this family.
Oh, well, I think it's wonderful.
Wait till you see the bride. She's just going to be beautiful.
Oh.
It's true, isn't it? The marriage, all these problems, it's because of this damn letter.
You're making much too much of this.
Then damn it, just tell me what you're hiding.
No! I don't want to disrupt your life, Bridge. If you want Brooke, and obviously that's who you want, then just marry her, but leave me alone.
I intend to. First, I'll tell you what else I'm gonna do. I'm calling Katie Logan. She's the one I originally gave the letter to give to you.
Don't do that, Bridge.
Why, because I'll find something out?
For God's sakes, just leave it alone.
No, Caroline, I can't do that. I put my soul into that letter. I don't do that lightly. I'm going to get some answers.
Wait a minute, Ridge. Don't go to Katie. It wasn't her fault.
What wasn't her fault?
The fact that your letter wasn't shown to me until the morning of my wedding.
How can that be? I gave it to Katie at least a week before.
I know, she put it on my pillow. And if you must know, Brooke saw the letter there, and she took the letter, Ridge. She kept it from me.
Did she think it was hers? Of course she wouldn't. It had your name on it. Did she read it?
Ridge.
Did she read it?
Yes.
And she kept it from you. Hoping to accomplish what?
I think you know the answer to that question. Love has driven us all to do stranger things than that.
I thought you were down at the pool. I just called the Logan house again, and there's no answer, so obviously Brooke and Donna must be on their way over here. Hello? Mr. Bridegroom.
Yes, Mother. Brooke's on her way.
And Thorne, where have you seen him?
No.
Well, I know he's here because I saw him come home earlier. I guess he must be upstairs with Caroline.
Caroline's not here either.
You say that with such certainty. Is this just a case of the usual prenuptial nerves? Or has something happened? What is it?
You alone?
Yeah.
I didn't expect to see you. The wedding rehearsal's tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's tonight.
Shouldn't you be on your way?
I should.
Well, why aren't you? And somebody mentioned to me that they thought they saw Ridge here earlier. Now, they must have been mistaken. It isn't true. He wasn't.
It's true. He was.
Well, why would Ridge be here just before his wedding rehearsal? I mean, what was so important that he had to come here to see you?
Thorne, what time is it?
It's a little after 6.
My wedding rehearsal's in half an hour. We're going to be late.
Maybe I should go call them.
No, Donna, not yet. Please. think we should find out more first.
I asked you a question.
Dad, what Ridge and I discussed did not involve you.
I think you're playing a very dangerous game here.
You have no idea what this is all about. So please don't speculate.
Well, I'm sure of one thing.
What's that?
You don't want to be at the wedding rehearsal tonight. Don't go.
I have to go.
Caroline, it is very simple. All I have to do is pick up the phone and call them and tell them that there's a crisis here.
It's very tempting. But don't, Dad. It would be so obvious. Please don't.
Try to look at it this way, if you can, that it is all over. And all the cruel games that this man has played with your emotions are all over. And for one, I say good riddance to him. Let Brooke Logan have him.
Look, you are entitled to your opinion, and God knows you always have one. But if you'll excuse me, I have a wedding rehearsal that I'm obligated to be at.
Oh, God.
Is it getting worse?
Oh, God, why now?
Hey, you're gonna be my sister-in-law. You gotta keep the faith.
I can't help it, Thorne. Will it make a difference to Ridge if I
No,
lose this baby?
Brooke, no. Ridge is marrying you for one reason and one reason only. Because he loves you.
Something's troubling you. Now, do you want to talk to me?
No, Mother.
Anything at work?
Mother, please, enough.
Does it have anything to do with this evening? Ridge, does this have anything to do with the marriage?
Well, this looks like a pretty serious discussion.
Oh, but then marriage can be a very serious matter.
Yes, yes.
Hello, Ridge. Good to see you, especially under such happy circumstances.
Reverend Harrison, it's good to see you too.
My son Doug and I were just outside taking a walk, and I noticed that Thorne's car is missing. Where would he go?
I don't know.
You mean he just left without telling anyone?
Well, that's what it looks like, yeah.
Why? Well, I suppose as long as he hasn't gone too long, you know. I mean, Brooke and Donna aren't here. Caroline's isn't here either. Well, we really can't do anything, can we? We can't have the rehearsal until they show up.
So how's our patient doing?
She's about the same, Doctor.
She's still having pains.
Suppose you both give Brooke and me a few minutes alone.
My wedding rehearsal's tonight, Doctor.
I know that, Brooke. And trust me, we'll do the best we can. Now let's take a look and see how you're doing. So how are you doing, Brooke?
I couldn't understand what you were saying, Doctor.
Well, we were talking about your vital signs, which are holding fine, and about the ultrasound equipment, which should be down before long. We talked about something else, too, Brooke. You're beginning to bleed a little.
How much is a little?
Not that much yet. Maybe it'll subside.
Well, what do you suspect it is, Doctor?
I'd rather not speculate, Brooke. Let's just wait for the ultrasound.
But you think it involves my baby, don't you?
I think there's that possibility, yes. But let's just wait and see.
Doc, is there any change?
Do you know anything more about my sister?
Well, the one thing I can be fairly certain of is that she'll be spending the night here at the hospital. God willing, after a day or two, she'll be fine. We'll know better after the ultrasound. We should have most of the answers then.
Her baby means so much to her, Doctor.
I'm very well aware of that, Donna.
What do you make of this? I mean, where would Thorne go?
Well, something's up. I mean, Brooke's not here, and Ridge is just not himself tonight.
What do you think he knows about this?
Well, what could it possibly be?
And Caroline's not home either.
That's easily found out.
I think we'll be standing up. We'll probably be on our knees later.
Hello?
Bill? Oh, it's Stephanie. I'm looking for Caroline.
Well, she left a short while ago.
But she was definitely coming here.
Hey, that's my impression, yes.
When did she leave?
About 15, 20 minutes ago.
Oh, well, then she couldn't be here yet, could she? But she was definitely coming for the rehearsal.
As I told you, yes, that's my impression. Stephanie, what is it? What's going on?
Oh, nothing. We're just anxious to start. And we can't until everyone's here.
Uh-huh. Well, why don't you start without her? Actually, she wasn't too excited about going there anyway.
She wasn't? Oh. All right. Well, look, thanks, Bill. I'll talk to you soon.
Is she on her way?
Yes.
Well, good. But that still doesn't explain Brooke. Or Thorne.
It's getting worse, isn't it, Brooke?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, I'm so scared. So confused. We're gonna have to call Rich and tell him that I can't make that wedding rehearsal. We can't wait any longer.
Where is everyone?
Son, we just spoke to Caroline's office. She's on her way.
Where the devil is Thorne and Brooke and her sister?
Well, I don't know, but there's been no answer at the Logan house for over an hour.
Hello?
Ridge, it's Thorne.
Thorne? Where the hell are you?
I'm over at St. Joe's in the valley. I'm in the emergency room and I'm here with Brooke.
What's going on?
Well, she's got some sort of a problem. The doctor's not sure what it is, but she's not gonna make the rehearsal, Ridge.
What kind of problem?
Well, she's in a lot of pain and she's spotting.
How's she handling it?
Not too good. She needs you, buddy. Like she never has before.
Thorne, why didn't you call me before now?
Because
because Brooke was determined to get to the rehearsal.
I'll be right there.
Son? It's Brooke?
Yes, she's at St. Joe's Hospital. Reverend, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to put this off till later. I'm going over there.
Ridge, what's wrong?
Thorne says they're not certain. She's spotting. Sounds like the baby.
You talked to Ridge?
He's on his way.
Does he know that it might involve our baby?
Well, I didn't tell him that in so many words.
He doesn't know.
I'm sure he read between the lines.
What did he say?
Well, he asked how you were handling it. And why didn't I call sooner?
Oh, I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid.
Well, Doug, we'll call as soon as we find out anything.
Fine. Good night.
Good night.
I wonder how serious this is.
Well, I'm sure one of the boys will call as soon as they know anything.
You really didn't have a chance to talk to Ridge tonight.
No, not really.
Well, he's definitely not himself.
Wedding nerves?
That's what I thought at first. But it's much more than that.
Like what?
I don't know. But something is really troubling him.
And Caroline's still not home yet.
Well, Bill said she was on her way and she was definitely going to take part in the rehearsal, but I'm convinced, Eric, that there's much more going on. Much more than we're aware of.
Well, Brooke has to be uppermost in our minds right now.
If she loses that baby...
I'm so afraid. If I lose this baby, do you think it'll make a difference to Ridge? You think he'll still want to marry me?
Brooke, please get that off your mind. It won't make any difference. I promise you.